So guys, as we head into the end of LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga's lifespan, in the limelight we must look forward to the next upcoming Star Wars games to be coming into this space. So in today's video we're going to discuss simply that. So if you want more of this content, and for more upcoming Star Wars games and shows, like and subscribe as well as joining our server down below. So like I was saying, as you guys know, the Skywalker Saga is coming to an end, and what a game it has been with a few issues and flaws. It's time to look forward to the next set of games coming to the Star Wars genre. So far guys, we have 5 new Star Wars games that have been confirmed to be coming at some point in the future. These 5 are Fallen Order 2, Star Wars Eclipse, Ubisoft's open world game, the strategy game, and the FPS game that's most likely to be a campaign game that were all confirmed to be coming. Now the difference for some of these games is we have more information and details on certain games like Eclipse and Fallen Order compared to something like the Ubisoft game or the strategy game, and I'm going to get into that in a second here and talk about which is most likely to come first and which can we see in sort of like a roadmap and where we can get all of the games. So I think it's common knowledge that we are all expecting Fallen Order 2 to be the next in line for Star Wars gaming. There has been multiple sources talking about a potential info at Star Wars Celebration for the game, and we already know that they've hinted at a Jedi series, which we all know is Fallen Order 2, and the game itself as a whole has done very well for EA, so it kind of makes sense. And we also know that a lot of the movie series and content we're getting with Kenobi and Andor and a couple other things like the Bad Batch fits in the same timeline where Fallen Order takes place, so it kind of makes sense for this time period to be developed on, and that in coalition with the fact that the game just has done that well for EA and it's fresh in everyone's mind, it just makes sense for the game to be the next one in line. As for the other games, we know that Star Wars Eclipse has basically been delayed. I saw a lot of stuff where people were talking about 2026, 2027. So although we got the trailer and there's a lot of good information coming out from that game and the way that it wants to work, it will take a very long time for that game to come. We've known about the open world game for Ubisoft, which I hope would be around 2025. I'm not too sure, and we don't have any information on the campaign game or the FPS game and the strategy game, which I all believe will come after we have the new batch of movies in cinemas. So I believe we'll have Fallen Order, then we'll have probably the Ubisoft game, then we'll have Eclipse, then a strategy or FPS game, something like that. The FPS and the strategy game might come before the open world game, but because we've known about the Ubisoft open world game for such a long time now, I think it's being developed on, and we'll get some more information on the game after Fallen Order 2, which I would say would come out, hopefully anyway, I would say around next year, because we've known about it for a while, we know that they're working on it, and if we're getting information and stuff at Star Wars Celebration, fingers crossed, then I can start to report the news for you guys and we can hopefully get a roadmap for the game in itself. And this isn't to say that we won't get any more games that will be mentioned of or confirmed by EA, Star Wars, Respawn, whoever. This is just what we know of so far, and so we can sort of make a roadmap so that you guys watching today's video can get an understanding of what games are coming, what games are confirmed, and what games that we should expect within the next 5, 6, 7 years. Now hopefully we get more than just the 5 games. Hopefully we get, I think the market for Star Wars needs a live multiplayer game, whether that is Battlefront or a new open world multiplayer game or a PvP 1v1 type style of game, or even a Star Wars fighting game or something of that nature, because I feel like it's something that the market for Star Wars really lacks apart from some of the mobile games, but has such big, huge pull and potential and lifespan if they were to do it right. So hopefully we get something like that, because a lot of the stuff that's being touted around and talked about are sort of linear single player games. Not that those are bad, a lot of people like the story games and understand the value of those things within not only gaming in the Star Wars gaming space, but the lore space and the total space of TV series and how it collides with some of the games. My point is that it would be nice to see some more multiplayer games within that span, as it is a very pivotal part of the gaming market and industry at this moment in time. All in all though, I think actually if you had came to me before, around a year and a half ago, before we got a lot of this stuff confirmed, just at the end of Battlefront, I'd have been like, look, this is not that great, we don't have much games confirmed, Skywalker Saga was delayed, and we don't know anything else. We know maybe a Fallen Order sequel, and that's about it. But now that we have 4 or 5 other games, and we have Lucasfilm as their own company now working on certain Star Wars games, and EA not with that exclusive license, gives the EA Star Wars and Star Wars gaming brand itself more leverage to make more games. So I think we're in a lot more positive environment for potential Star Wars games, and I think honestly it's going to be a good turn after these 5-6 games, and hopefully they can do them right. But go ahead and let me know down in the comments which you're most excited for. Are you really excited to see Fallen Order? Because I definitely am. I think that's going to be a lot of fun, and I will be streaming and covering the game. So if you want to get news updates and things like that on the game, you can go ahead and drop a sub and join the Discord, get chatting about Star Wars. We have sections in there where you guys can talk about games, leaks, and all that other good stuff as well. Thank you for watching today's video. I've been SplotchyBug. Hopefully these games come out and they're very, very good and successful, and we can go from there. Thank you for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.